Hello everybody, FlightPoint speaking. Today we will take a look at the design of the markings on runways. Before we start, please press the subscribe and like button. That would make me super happy. Let's not waste any time and simply just start. So we start with a bare runway. Let's take a look at the components. The first component is the center line, which is dashed white and in the center of the runway. This is to help the pilots line up correctly. Next, you have the numbers. The numbers on runways depends on the heading you're looking when you're heading at the runway. For example, when you're going to land on this runway, you will be heading approximately 80 degrees. You just take away the last number and there you have it. You can't tell from this if you are heading 79 degrees or 83 degrees because the actual precise heading is rounded up or down to the nearest 10. But you don't really need that precise data just from the one-way markings. In larger airports where there are more runways heading the same direction, so-called parallel runways, you will see a letter below the heading number. In this example, this is the runway to the left. So L means left, C means center, and R means right. Next up, you have multiple white bars in the start of the runway. These are called the threshold markers. The bars painted helps the pilot identify where the runway starts and also tells how wide the runway is. Here you can see what the numbers of bars indicates. In the example we have 12 bars. This means that the runway is about 150 feet or 45 meters wide. Here we have the aim point markers. This tells the pilot where the ideal place is to land and make contact to the ground. If you draw a line from where the aim point markers start, you'll find the puppy lights. These are the lights that tells the pilot how they are positioned in the air when they are short on final and a little before true. To be well positioned in the air, you need to see 2 red and 2 white lights. If you would like to learn about these in another video, please tell me in the comments. Finally, you'll find touchdown zone markers. These are placed at a long area in the start of the runway and tells pilots in what area they can safely land, because even the best pilot can't, of course, always hit the aim point markers. First you will see 3 bars, then 2, and at last 1. This works as a kind of countdown to tell the pilots how long they have back to land the aircraft. Here you see one of my landings. You can see over here the puppy lights, and I'm a little too high, but it's okay. And you can see here I land pretty soon, but still it's before the last white bar, so it is actually okay. And if you look right there, it was a good landing. There are a couple of other runway markings that you will see in many airports. These are extensions of the runways. The first one is called a blast pad or an overrun area. Planes should generally avoid contact with this part of the runway unless they are in an emergency. The other extension is known as a displaced threshold. Here planes are allowed to taxi and begin their takeoff from the displaced threshold, but should avoid touching down on it. That was the video for today, folks. I really hope you like it. Again, please like and subscribe, that makes me super happy. And I'll see you in the next video this Tuesday at Taco Tuesday. Bye bye.